Hello, thank you so much for joining me here today. We are going to be diving into what is going on next in your love life for our pick a card reading. So we have the 3 different piles. We are solely going to be focusing on that individual card for this reading. I don't really think that we're going to be grabbing any sort of additional cards. I think that we're just going to dive in and see what this main idea is coming forward when it comes to next in your love life, and just dive into this card and see what it's going to bring forward to you, so that we don't get caught up in the details or get caught up in the what ifs, but instead we just kind of look at things very much head on to see what is the energy that is surrounding us right now when it comes to love. All right, so we have pile number 1, which is the purple deck, pile number 2, which is our yellow, and pile number 3, which is our red and black. I'll have the timestamps down below. If you'd like to listen to multiples, you may feel drawn, since it's only 1 card each, you might feel drawn to multiples, and that's perfectly fine as well. And for some, you may just feel drawn to the one, and that's perfectly fine there too. If you'd like to have a personal reading, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. All right, I'll give you a second here, and then let's dive into your pile. All right, pile number 1, if you have selected the purple card, then this is your reading. So your card is a 2 of Swords, and the 2 of Swords is going to give us this overall idea about deciding. So I feel like for what's coming forward next here in your love life is revolving around the idea of big decisions. This is you really coming forward to terms with what are you looking for when it comes to your love life? What are you desiring? What kind of person, what kind of energy, what kind of relationship are you wanting? I feel like you are in a place of asking yourself the big questions, and not just the, if you're on a dating app, what are the questionnaire that you're going to fill out? I don't just feel like it's that. I feel like you're going through a list, writing in a journal and saying, this is all of what I am looking for when it comes to spouse, when it comes to partner, when it comes to relationships. And I'm in a place of deciding as to how I want to go ahead and get that, and how I want that to come forward towards me, right? That's what I see the energy that is surrounding you here right now. And I feel like you're in a place where maybe something big has happened recently to put you in this time frame, or put you in this mental state of saying, I am now ready to make these big decisions, or I'm now ready to kind of bring forward more clarity in my life and in my love life. And maybe there's even been something coming forward here around the idea of therapy as well. I'm feeling the therapy energy coming forward. So maybe your therapist has prompted you to, maybe you've read a really good book recently and it's kind of allowed you to be in a place of self-reflection. But I just see this idea of like clearing things up and getting into a place where you can clear your mind as to what is going to be good for you and what is not going to be good for you. For some of you, I do feel like somebody is going to be coming towards you to ask you some questions, to want to connect with you. And I feel like you're needing to be in a place of deciding and recognizing if you truly want to move forward with this person or not. 2 is a really good number because it talks about all the ideas of unity. So how you're connecting with yourself and how you're connecting with others. And there might be some experiences coming forward into your love life in the next little bit where you're starting to reflect on how you treat yourself, how you prioritize yourself, and the energy around you reflects onto how other people treat you, how other people care for you, and how other people are around you, okay? Especially, I just saw on the clock 345. I think one thing leads to another leads to another. So if you are in a place in life where you're clear in what you want, you're going to be clear in how you navigate in relationships. So you're going to be able to put yourself in a place to say, this is what I'm looking for, and this is what I want. And if it doesn't match those standards, then I'm going to not pursue this person, not pursue this connection. And it gets you to that next step in relationships because it aligns you better with who you should be with, who you're compatible with, instead of just people you find attractive. So I do think that there's going to be some really big decisions coming forward here in your love life that's really going to push you forward into a space that you find clarity, you find reason, you find directions, and you find connections that better suit you as well. And again, there might be for some of you some people coming forward that are asking you some big questions, and you need to decide if you want to move forward with these people or if you want to move forward in a completely different direction. Okay, so thank you so much, pile 1. If you'd like to check out the other piles, by all means, continue on. If you would like to have a personal reading, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. Hello, pile number 2. If you have selected our lovely golden yellow card, then this is your reading. So you have the Ace of Swords coming forward, and I really like this Ace of Swords because, I mean, first of all, this is a very beautiful card, but it also has this butterfly in it, which can bring forward transformation. So we have this idea of maybe we're having a conversation, an idea, or a new direction come forward here in your love life that's really going to transform things because it's going to allow you to have more clarity about moving forward. I feel like you're clearing the air with somebody, or you're striking up a new conversation with somebody that really allows things to move ahead into a new direction. This number 1, this ace, is all about new beginnings. So you are finding yourself have new beginnings when it comes to love, have transformative energy when it comes to love. We are seeing with all these flowers some blossoming and blooming energy around you. Maybe you are allowing new relationships to come forward and it's blooming into these new directions, or you're just allowing the new blooms to come forward in your existing relationships. And I feel like as well with all these stars, it's going to bring forward a very healing energy as well. So it seems like what's coming next in your love life, pile 2, is an opportunity to be in a place that allows very beautiful connections to come forward, very healing connections to come ahead, and transformative energy to come forward here as well. So you can find a lot better of a direction of moving forward in your love life. I feel like there's a very direct energy that's coming ahead here where maybe you're having conversations with people and they're just very open, very honest. They're saying, this is what I'm looking for, this is what I'm wanting. They know themselves and they're ready to present that to you. So we are cutting through the fog, cutting through the fantasy, and having an opportunity here to see things in a way that's very forward. It's a lot of clarity, it's very direct. We are not in a place of having to like pry out the information from other people. These are other people telling you how it is. They're looking for a relationship. They're looking for stability. They're wanting to see a future. They're just being very direct about their hopes, their dreams, their wishes, and desires so that you don't have to wait around and figure out what they're wanting. I do feel very new energy coming forward here from this pile. It feels like you are wanting either your relationship currently to move forward in a new way, or you're just wanting somebody new to come forward. And I see that energy come ahead here. I see things really trying to move forward to bring this direction in a way that you can blossom and bloom instead of feeling restrictive. So this is a lot of new energy wanting to come forward in your love life. New connections, reaching new heights, and allowing yourselves to just feel incredibly hopeful about the pathways that are going to find you here and moving ahead. I can also feel the sense of like confessional that could be coming forward with this card as well. So you might find very soon there is somebody that wants to let you know how they feel about you and wants to be very open and very honest and very forward with you about their feelings. So do know that as well. If you've been waiting for communication from somebody, or you've been wanting to have a conversation to clear the air with somebody and see where things are going, or even just been waiting for somebody to strike up a conversation with you, that energy is really coming forward quickly. It is a very quick and fast-paced energy. This is not you having to wait months and months and months for a relationship to come your way or to label a relationship. This is energy that's wanting to come forward extremely fast. So I would say within a month's time here, you'd have like labels on things, you'd meet somebody, you'd have an opportunity to clear the air with somebody. This is a very fast-paced energy that wants to have everything to do about connecting in a very open and honest way. So that is what I've got going on here for you, pile 2. If you'd like to have a personal reading, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. And if you feel drawn to any of the other piles, by all means, continue on. I would love to see you there. Hello, pile 3. If you have chosen the red and black card, then this is your reading. So you have the Death card come forward here when it comes to your love life, and I feel like things are really changing for you in a really beautiful way. This is a card that talks about things evolving, allowing endings to come forward and allowing new beginnings to come ahead. And so you might find new stages come forward in your love life if you have somebody already, really closing out the ways that the two of you used to do things to create the new opportunities to see things move forward between the two of you in a new way. today. You might find yourself, if you are single, allow yourself to close out these old patterns of singlehood and to join the chapter of relationship in your life. But overall, this is creating the change around your love life that's going to allow growth to come forward. So maybe you're somebody who has been spending a lot of time alone or a lot of time single, and now you're deciding to put yourself out there and saying, okay, I'm going to go on the dating apps, or I'm going to go speed dating, or I'm going to, join my community in one way or another, so I can really see myself get out there and have an opportunity to connect with people, right? It's creating those changes around your own life and around your own energy so that you can see those opportunities come forward and reflect in your romantic life. So maybe you are somebody who, again, has just been kind of keeping to themselves, really focusing on work, on, personal success. And now you're at a space where you're saying, okay, I'm going to go out and walk around the park and see if I meet anybody while I'm walking my dog, or I'm going to go ahead and join that sports league and see if I meet anybody during the sports league, right? I feel like there is a space of you putting yourself out there, or you creating the change within yourself that's then going to create the change around you when it comes to your love life. And this is energy that's really wanting to push you out there for the better. It's wanting to reward you for the time, effort, and energy that you've put into yourself, and it's really wanting to create a change. So I would say that it looks like you're going to have a 180 for your life. I think that you're going to see things really evolve, really create the sense of new direction come forward, just creating these endings of all the things that do not suit you or do not lead you towards the love life that you're looking for, and instead allow you to be in the space to create those opportunities, create that success, create that direction that you're wanting, and to just see yourself move forward in a place that feels like it is rising itself up to the next level. We're not in a place of waiting for things to happen. We're not in a place of devastation for the things that haven't happened or things that have. And instead, we are allowing ourselves to say better days have yet to come, and we can see new opportunities, success, passion, excitement, and new directions come forward. I feel like you're in a place to really allow yourself to reach new heights when it comes to your love life. And it all started from you making the change in your own personal life. And it literally could be from today. It could be from today of you saying, I'm not going to see my love life move in the same way that it was before. I'm going to allow this new direction to come forward instead, and I am putting the foot down now. But I do see a change coming forward into your life that's going to be really beautiful, and you're going to see things really start to click into place a lot more because of this transformation energy, because you're calling in more, because you're asking for more, because you're preparing yourself for more. You are going to be in a place that's rewarded for all the time, effort, and energy that you've put into yourself, and kind of creating that foundation around you to be supported then in relationships. So I do see a beautiful change coming forward in your love life, and that's what's next for you, pile 3. So if you'd like to check out the other readings, by all means, go ahead. If you'd like a personal reading, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com.